So I'm here to go over my touring bike. Figure we'll go from back to front. So at the back, you have a tubeless back rack. We'll be carrying two orange Ortlieb panniers. Nice colors, very visible. And that will give me, even though the rack is pretty small here, it will give me, with the bags, it will give me enough surface area that I can bungee cord down my tent and my closed cell sleeping pad. Tires, good tires. They're sort of like, if you have harder rubber material, then they'll last longer, and if you have a softer rubber, then you have more grip. This is sort of something in the middle. We'll see, but I'll probably change my tires before my tour, since I've been using these for a little while. The frame, yeah, I guess that's next. The frame is a Surly long haul trucker frame, which is meant for tour biking and is sort of extended, like the length from here up to the fork is longer on the trucker version, so that you can have the back rack be farther away from where your feet would be. So this way when you're pedaling and your bags are here, instead of your bags being here. It's a small difference, but it sometimes helps your feet not hit your panniers in the back of your pedal stroke. Up here, Brooks saddle. It is, it's just this. It's a leather saddle, and it's once you break it in, so you ride on it for a while, it starts in like a uniform position, but then it conforms to the contours of your ass and is pretty comfy because you have padding in your spandex, and your chamois pad is padding. So that's the padding, and this just gives you a good fit since it adjusts to you. Up here I have a Surly front rack. The tubeless back rack is just a well-known brand, a big brand. Surly, same brand as my bike. They're known for being robust and never breaking. So the weight rating on this is something crazy, like 80 or 100 pounds or something. But it's known for never breaking. It's not super lightweight, but it's got a nice mount up here for my light. Yeah, and lots of storage space here if I wasn't attaching stuff to my back rack, or if my bags were empty enough that I didn't have a big platform here. My bags were really empty. I didn't have the big platform. I could easily attach things to the front rack. Lots of surface area there. Yeah, moving on. I've got, alright, all this stuff is pretty usual, I think. My pedals are flippy pedals, platform on one side, clip on the other. I'll be using clip shoes, but I'll also have sandals, so it's kind of nice to be able to use this. Yeah. 3 water bottles on the frame. I'll have more water in my bike bags, but I've got a little over 2 liters here. These are both 800 milliliters, and this is 532. Down here I've got a robust crank set. This is meant for touring. It's very heavy duty. Won't break, I hope. Chain rings, all used a bit. I basically ride in my middle chain ring 95% of the time. My big chain ring on like steep descents, and my small chain ring very steep up hills. But even then, usually it's the middle chain ring and the big cog in the back. But I've recently replaced the back cassette as well as the middle chain ring. You can see how that's got a different design. These are silver and that one's got black in it. It's because as I mentioned, I only ride in the middle chain ring, so that's worn out rather quickly. Alright, up to the front, let's see. This is a mount for my front Ortlieb bar bag, so that opens nicely here. I've got a clip from my phone here. Clips in right here. Waterproof case. Stick it in, twist to release, and you can lock it so you cannot release it. Unlock it, release it, plug your phone in here. Theoretically, if I were riding now, or hey! This, if we follow it back, heads down to this USB port. I can charge other things as well, such as my camera and my GoPro. And over here, this is where this is the connection to the USB converter. This has a little rubber weather cap. That comes up to the light, which has a battery in it, and gets charged from down here in my generator front hub. So as that spins from me riding, it generates electricity. There's a little battery in here, which is actually pretty significant. And then you can turn on the front light with this button here. Turn on the front light, high beam off. You can hold to turn it off. Yeah, that's all the notable features of my bike. I've got a backlight here as well. Oh, and one other thing that I think is relevant is actually my multi-tool. Because my multi-tool, this has a lot of things on it. First off, lots of different sizes of Allen wrenches. One more over here, last Allen wrench size. 2 Phillips head screwdrivers, different sizes. Flathead, 2 star wrenches. Don't know, I don't think I really use the star wrenches. But other than that, all very useful. And these sizes of Allen wrenches go to, I want to say everything. Let's check this. Yep, it's possible I won't have enough torque, because this is not that long. I won't have enough leverage to get this off. It's possible, but yeah, if something breaks in here, it's going to be probably impossible to fix on the road. But this component here is really a neat one. It's got, so right here, you can see this piece is moving. This is a chain tool, so you pop it onto the chain, then you can pop out one of these connector pieces in here. It's also got 2 different sizes of spoke wrench, so this goes over your spoke. I would unscrew this all the way, of course, and then 2 sizes of just wrench, which is nice for all the places that use a wrench, such as this thing right here, that thing right there. Yeah, but another good thing about the Surly Long Haul Trucker is that it's meant for touring, so it's very easy to fix with minimal tools. So with this multi-tool here, you have enough tools to fix like a lot of problems you'll be having. Yeah, you can fix a lot. And I've worked with this bike a bit, and it's meant to be easy to fix. So, on that note, it's also got built in onto this back fork bar thing. That's the fork, my bad. Whatever this is. Back next to the wheel bar. Built in are 2 spokes here, 2 extra spokes to connect here. So I can replace a spoke, and I've got 2 extras with me, which is a nice thing to have. Yeah, I believe that's it as far as main components of my bike go.